Alright. I think we are live. Let me just get some music going. Okay. Welcome to day number 2 of I'll just turn that volume down 2 seconds. Welcome to day number 2 of the Frizzyninja Ultimate Tournament. Just turn that down just a teeny bit. Hopefully that's not too bad. Anyway, so another 2 hours of just random Naruto fights. So let's go. I'm going to crack straight on into it because 2 years later I'm going to get this done and I kind of want to speed that up. But so what we're going to do, we're just going to crack straight into it. You'll see hopefully a little thingy at the top, and that is how many fights we've got left to go. So you can see it's still quite a lot. I'm just going to get a pad piece of paper because what I'm going to do is I'm trying to find ways of optimizing the time. 2 seconds. Just getting the pen. So I found finding ways of optimizing the time, and one is that I'm not going to keep switching back to the spreadsheet to enter it all in. I'm just going to be writing it down on a piece of paper so I can mass bulk enter it in at the end. And then rather than using a spinny wheel, I'm just going to I've just entered a list, just press a button to give me, it's going to give me 2, so that means I don't have to spin it twice. It's going to give me who I'm playing as and who I'm playing as and who I'm facing, so I can just crack straight on into it. What it does mean is I do run the risk of accidentally doing a duplicate because I'm not keeping track of, because I won't be going back to the spreadsheet. So that's an issue, but I think with just the probability of, or the chances of getting that are very slim. So we're just gonna, at least for the first few times anyway, until I can optimize the spreadsheet. Might just be I just need another monitor to do that, but we'll see how I go. Anyway, we'll crack straight on into it. So I'm just gonna jump quickly into there. So this is just my, I'm just gonna can I reset? I can. So this is just the list, and I'm just gonna go boom straight into it. So we got Naruto, Kurama, and Sasuke is Aseo Orochimaru, but like that just literally means just like the white thingied one. So now let's just do it. Let's just crack straight on in. So, Naruto Kurama is that one. I'm just going to go there, and I think I've just called that one Orochimaru. And there. Alright. Cracking on straight into it. And I'm probably, what I'm going to do is with that timer up the top, the counter up the top right, what that's going to do is I'll probably update that after every 2 fights, I think, or after every set of fights. I'll just quickly go and update that. Yeah, I suppose that will be my replacement for the spreadsheet, because I'll be able to update that one quite quickly, and hopefully it also updates it live for you guys. Like I'm still finding the ins and outs of what I can do on the Streamlabs stuff, so we'll see how I go on that. And also I might I might have to eat my lunch during this as well. We've literally just come back from seeing a couple of open homes in town, because we're going to be buying a house soon. So we'll see. So haven't had time for lunch yet, so I do apologise if I have to quickly eat my lunch, but that's okay. Oh, beans. And oh, great, of course. There we are. Fabulous. What I've also decided to do is I've locked out. Oh, is that my tea? Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've also locked out the Naruto adult and Sasuke adult fight. That will be the last one. So if I end up drawing it before, I'm doing a new draw. Alright, and that's right. So I've got also a new charger going into my controller, so fingers crossed. Oh yes, please. Just on a plate will do. Yes, please. It's lovely, thank you. Oh, and a fork, please, too. Thank you. Thank you much. Much appreciated. Like I said, I'm going to be eating my lunch halfway through. But I'll probably do that outside of the fights. When I've got little breaks. But also I'm thinking, and I'll have to try and find a nice way of doing it that means I'm not taking about like 30 seconds to go and update counters and things. Is somehow doing a times that my controller disconnects counter and number of times that I accidentally press rematch at the end of a fight. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right, it's the long range one. Alright. Oh, come on. Nope. I've almost, there we are. Okay, now. Cute, got him. I got some lovely fried fish. The lemon pepper as well. So super delicious. Alright. Okay. So that's 2 fights out of the way. Let's go. Okay. So now I'm gonna jump back to my random generator. We're gonna go draw again. What have we got? Obito War and Kabuto Sage. Ick. Right. Let's jump back. So I've got Obito War. Who have I done? I'm assuming it's. Oh. I just need to quickly check something. Was it that one? I think it might be that one. I just need to double check. I should just go back to my spreadsheet. I've got different versions of Obito. Sage, yeah, it is that one. Okay. Sorry. Oh, no, go back. So it's that one. Versus Kabuto Sage Ick. And also, so I remember. No, actually, what I'm going to do is I'll update the timer when we're watching the ultimate jutsu of the last one. All right. God, I just think Kabuto's so creepy. I don't like him. I also think too, because I was thinking, I was debating with the counter up the top. I was thinking, do I have like, 50 out of the total number, or do I just have the percentage remain? But I think seeing the counter slowly go down gives a little bit more satisfaction. All right, got him. That's such a dumb one. Alright. Take this look. Ugh, do I have to? Ugh. I almost don't want to.
Got any viewers?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Did your mates text it with the computer?
Huh?
Your...
Mate text with the computer? No.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll let you know when she is. Oh yeah, I've got a counter up the very top right that says how many fights remaining. Oh. Oh, so hot. Oh, we can probably do that. If you close out of that and press X and see if it'll let you save the game.
X.
No, it wasn't. Oh yeah. So if you go down to System,
And save it.
yeah, and then you can turn it off.
Unable to make consecutive saves.
What?
So do I save that one?
Yeah, save that one. Over right, yeah. Yeah, that'll be done. That'll be it. Thank you. And you can exit out now. Right, so I'm gonna do. Oh, that's right. Whenever I click away from whenever I click away from my game, it like pauses it. So that's why I might actually update the counter when I'm doing the random generator. Anyway. Right, fall down. Oh no, did I press rematch? I did. Right, I really have to make a rematch counter. Okay, right, next one. Let's just jump straight into it. Right, we got, alright, and fourth Kazekage. Okay. So, now, jump back in. And fourth Kazekage, which is not there, it's down here. Fabulous. I do apologise for me crunch. Oh, beans. I do apologise for me crunching. Alright. God, guys. Oh, I should have actually done. Could I have changed his jutsu? I don't think I could have. Right, there we go. Now, right, here we go. Oh. Oh, got him. Alright. What? Oh, controller. Alright. Alright. Ow. Okay, right, next is the reverse. Let's now do fourth Kazekage and Guy. Alright. I would say I don't recommend trying to eat things with hard crumbs in them quickly, because you end up destroying the inside of your mouth. Just saying. Right, is this guy... Oh. Is this guy one of the ones that he's like Prefers throwing things? No. Alright. It'd be so cool fighting with gold dust. It's like, how did you die? I had a giant gold dust cube crush me. Oh, excuse me. Right, now... Oh my god, come on! Yeah, you got him. Alright. Right, so that's fight number 6 down. Alright, we're getting there. Goodness. I'm dropping food all over my controller. It's not so often you can perish in gold dust. You got that right. Okay, right, next. Next set. Character select. Fabulous. Like blue screen, go, boom, Kagura and Deidara. Right, do that, and then I've also got to go back to there, update that to 182, done. Right, okay, Kagura, no, that's Yagura. Kagura. I just completely blanked. Kagura. Have I completely blanked on who that is? Kaguya. Have I just complete... Hold on. Hold on a second. Who the hell is... Oh, I spelled his name wrong. It's Yagura, not Kagura. Duh. Duh. Anyway, okay, right, back to it. Oh, of course. Right. And now we want to go update data. Alright, there we are, back on track. Data has always been my existence. Anyone who's played Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 and that fight with him and Sasuke is, you'll know exactly what I mean. Then again, it's because I'm a nub more than anything. Oh, how did I do that? How do I get that little, like... How the hell do I get that little, that little portal-y thingy? I'm so curious, how do I get that portal-y thing? Then again, I could probably just look at the move list, and that would tell me everything I need to know. Got him. Okay. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Alright. Like I literally see it, but I still press it for some reason. Okay, now we want data versus Yagura. Oh, that's right. And this is one of the ones where they kind of want you to, yeah, and it wants you to do this. Where you've got, you do far more damage, you do far more damage throwing stuff than you do in melee. Oh, this is why I hate characters like this guy. I'm just so rubbish when it comes to them. Right. Right. I think it's going alright so far. Going okay. Just gotta keep my distance. Okay, right, got him. So now. Sorry, just gotta stop moving. Just gotta stop moving. That's all you gotta do. Literally just have to stop moving and just let me kill you. Got him. Okay. Whiskey. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Right, next one. There. And I'm gonna update. Oh no. Okay. Draw again. Rin and Kakuzu. One thing I'm just quickly gonna do is I'm just gonna very quickly. Oh, actually no, I'm not. Never mind. Don't worry what I'm doing. Rin and Kakuzu. So I'm gonna go back to here. Gonna update the list to 1180. Done. Jump back. Rin and Kakuzu. Because I know that, I know last time we did Kakuzu a couple of times, and I'm just like, something in my brain saying like, was it? Because I know we played Rin as well, I'm like, was it these two together? I'm like, no, it was someone else, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was someone else. It was like Rin and Haku, wasn't it? Something like that. Alright. Alright. Such a nice shot, like nice finishing shot. Alright, next. And Rin. Nope, not today, Missy. Not today. Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. Okay. It's a collection offers for you. That tax man's come early today. Okay. Right, that was another quick easy 2. Right, now go. Boom, boom. Click there. Orochimaru and young Shikamaru. Right, now back into it. Let's go. Properties. 1178. Done. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, if the Naruto screen, oh my god, excuse me. The Naruto screen's showing, but you're not hearing any sound. It will be because when I'm not active on the Naruto window, it basically my computer just pauses it, like holds it in standby. So technically, all audio is going to cut off. I can't seem to find a way for it to, what's the word, persist. Even if that window's not active. So if you just notice random either audio cuts or I'm on the Naruto screen but nothing's happening, then that'll be why. Oh, so gross. So nasty. So nasty. There we are. Right. Right. Except the Uchiha brothers. I do apologise, this turned into a mukbang again. I'm pretty sure it was the first time I did it. Maybe I should just make these Ultimate Tournament and mukbang / mukbang. Up. Up. Alright. Shugma was always that character, like especially in the Ultimate Ninja games. I could never ever get a grasp on his moveset. It was really weird. Alright. It's always I have noticed too, like most of the dudes, when they have the armor break thing, they get like slightly tattered t-shirt, nothing, and then with the women it's like half their midriffs now showing. Oh, come on, monsieur. There we go. Alright. Next sit down, we're flying through these. It's good, that's what I want, that's what I need. Right, well, we've got young Hinata and Madara Sage. Okay, drop it back down. Drop that there. Properties 116. Done. Okay, young Hinata and Madara Sage. No, there's 6 paths. Yeah, it must be, yeah. I don't know why I've said Sage. It's the 6 paths one. God, you could not get 2 diametrically opposite power levels. Oh, come on. I have this theory that, like, what I call, like, late game characters. So, like, you've got Kaguya, you've got Madara 6 paths, you've got Sasuke and Naruto's final forms. They inherently have, their AI inherently is harder. Just the nature that they're late game characters, their AI has been structured in a way that's, for some reason, I just find that, like, when you're facing, like, young Hinatas and you're facing young Shikamaras and all that, just the AI just seems to just not be as hardcore, should I say, as characters like this. There we go, got him. Delicious. Right. And, oh, what was that? Majestic destroyer flame or dragon flame loud singing something my bob. Right, so this should be fight number 14. Dragon flame loud. Oh, jeez. Oh, I like. So it's all the hashtag late game characters too are the ones that are probably played as the least. They're fun to play as. Excusez-moi. Alright. He's doing powerful damage. Excuse me. Oh, that's right, they won't show mid-dress on, like, 12-year-olds for obvious reasons. And good as well. Well, no, when they do the the armor breaks on like all the girls and stuff like that, when they're like older, it's all like most of this is like ripped off, so it's just like bralette and skirt. Right. But then because they've got like the younger versions of them too, and that doesn't happen on the younger versions. Right. And I'm saying good because there'd be a problem if there was. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's it done. On to the next. Oh god, this is great. We're speeding through them. Might be able to shave 2 years off. Young Sasuke and young Kankuro. Okay, let's drop back. And then we're gonna take that down to 4. Fabuloso. So we've got young Sasuke. And we're gonna go Chidori. And for young Kankuro. Alright. I'd love to be able to do a running cartwheel, that'd be so cool. These 12-year-olds are like, do more with their life than they could do so much cooler stuff. But then you realise the harsh reality is that they're being trained as child soldiers, essentially. And then it gets a bit grimmer. It gets a bit bleak. That they're sending like 12-year-olds on missions where they're facing 40-year-old hardened criminals. Nope. Not happening, sir. Not today. Alright. Got him. Boom. Alright, now we're gonna play as Conqueror. I don't like. I hate playing as puppet people. But I gotsta. Oh, and I just realised I broke my rule. So with Kabuto, I was only meant to do ultimate jutsus on, like, if a Kabuto is facing a Kabuto. Oh, beans. Because I'm only going to give them the satisfaction of being able to see an ultimate jutsu once. Come on. It's just so awful. But then I suppose if you're needing these peeps in a Naruto game, then you need to do... Because I'm just trying to remember how they did it in the Ultimate... I just remember in the Ultimate Ninja one, there was just, like, puppet people just... They were just able to handle it so much better. Oh, it's just so rubbish. So rubbish. So the Baitsu done bugger all damage to this guy. Like, how are you meant to... Oh, so rubbish. Wait. Oh, wait, right. Oh, come on. Let me get a full combo off. Thank you. Oh, so dumb. It's gonna these fights are gonna be the ones that I end up like running out of the timer for. Like running out of time. Stop it. Grr. Grr. Stop. Stop, please. Right. There we go. Alright. Alright. B. I'll accept that. I will accept that. Okay, so that, oh, that's that one done. That's it. Okay, right back to the computer screen. Young Shino and Shisui. Okay. Jump back to the live scene. And we'll go 1172. Done. Right, young Shino and Shisui is there. Easy. do actually. I get excited when I am. Shisui is probably one of the characters I do prefer playing as. I think, yeah. Even if they did essentially steal his moveset off of Itachi. Oh right, got him. And no, wrong one. That one and Shino. Right. So this will be number. Don't even see that. Fight number 18. So last time we managed to do 39 in 2 hours. So at this rate, we will beat the record. All right. Oh. Come on. Oh, that's right. I've got him where I can. Got you where I can cue you already. Come on. Stop. Stop. There we go. Got him. Excuse me. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing all right. Well, you've joined me only on day 2 of potentially 187 to 200 days worth of this. So, yes, it is. It is offline. I think if you're talking about the offline as in like offline, like I'm not playing online, if that's what you mean, then yes, it is. I'm literally just doing every single character versus every single character in this game. I like to think that I'm good. I like to think that I'm good when I'm just playing against the computer. If I was playing online, it would be a very, very different story. So so it looks like I might be alright, but I'm actually not that good. But anyway, so we've now done that 2 sets. So now I'm just going to jump back to here, draw again. So the next one is going to be potentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I can, because whereabouts in the world are you? Because I would be Oceania servers, or actually no, I might even be. Do they have Oceania servers? They might be a North American server. I'm not sure. So I've done that. And now looking back to there. right. See, I can't remember off the top of my head what servers I'm in, so I might be lagging like all hell. In which case, it wouldn't be a fair fight, even though you probably would. You'd probably smash me anyway. But potentially, if we'll see how I might even, because I'll be playing this for at least another hour and 10 minutes. If you want, we can see. I'll see what I'll check what online server I'm on, and if I'm on the oh, only 2 days ago. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Have you played any of the previous Ultimate Ninja Storm games? Yeah, because it's so I've been, this game I think I played originally on the PS4. Oh, I got it for free. Easy. So it's very much, if I have a tip for you, because it's what catches me out all of the time, is your substitution gauge. So like the little four orange bars underneath your chakra bar. So you only have 4 of them at a time, and once you've used all 4 of them, they will recharge, but they will recharge. It takes like a good 10 seconds for them to recharge, and they will recharge fast. But essentially, you kind of just got to be very careful about using them, because as soon as you get all 4, as soon as you use up all 4, and in that time between that and them recharging, the enemy will just annihilate you. They will just go for it. So you always make sure you have at least 1 at any one time, even if that means you've got to do some dodging, because otherwise you will get caught out. So that is one of my number 1 tips for this, especially if you're going through the story mode, especially the later fights. It's really cannot stress enough to keep your substitution gauge at least 1 of them at all times. But if you want, actually, now think about it, if you want, in about just over an hour, when I've finished my next run of this, if you want, I can jump. I'll see if we can matchmake online, and then I'm more than happy to do a couple of fights. My only thing is I don't know how laggy I'll be, but I think we might be okay. We'll see how we go anyway. Oh, and it is on Steam too. I'm assuming you got it on PC. Oh yeah, and also, just as I say, the irony of saying all that stuff about the substitution, and then using all my gauge up all in one go, but you know what I mean anyway. Oh, and also, other tip, and which you'll probably end up finding it out by yourself anyway, but there's certain characters that don't really have melee combos. They're all long range based. So the character I'm actually fighting as is, and they have ranged combos rather than melee ones. So whereas I'd say 80% of the characters are melee combo based, there will be, I think there's definitely 8 off the top of my head I can think that you have to stay back and use ranged combos to actually do any decent damage. So characters like Tamari with the fan, Deidara with the Claybird sort of stuff. I think the guy I was just facing, the second Mizukage, he's one. yeah. Right. So I think that's those two done. Yeah, and you will find that a lot of the depending on the character, you'll find that the computer tends to favor just spamming. You'll find that even the computer just spams stuff, or they just do really annoying things that are either hard to dodge, or they will like just keep throwing long range stuff at you to use up all your substitution, and then they'll go for it. And it's just like, whoever programmed the AI is a monster. He's a savage. Okay, so just dropping that down. If you notice any odd like audio thingamabobs, it'll just be because when my window's not active, audio cuts out. So then when I'm like updating the number remaining, that will be when it cuts out. So do apologize in advance. But yeah, so if Ultimate Stormfall is like your first Naruto game, I do thoroughly hope you enjoy it. Naruto is near and dear to my heart, and if I could, I would have everyone in the world play Naruto games and watch Naruto. But alas, it is an anime, so for a lot of people, it is very hit and miss. Come on, Choji. There we go. Oh, you do? Fabulous. Yeah, it's definitely one of being, like, if I had to think of anything anything that shaped my childhood more, like, Naruto has probably shaped my childhood more than anything else, I'd say. And like, I'm all about fight scenes. Like, if the fight scenes are good, then I'm there, and it's so good. It's just so good. But then like like I'm trying to get like my partner into it, and you know, like I'm like, we have to watch all these fight scenes. Or your team. I'd say if you have to pick in the fights where you get a choice. So personally, if I had to like pick like my team that I would play as personally, and it was also based on unlocking, on which characters you've unlocked. Minato I find the easiest to play as. Neither do I. So I'm purely this is purely what you can get in the base game. Obviously all of these things here are DLC and whatever. So this is purely what you can get. Most of them will be unlocked straight away, but these sorts of characters here will be unlocked as you go through the story mode. So just keep that in mind. But I would say my choice of characters would be either version of Minato, just because I find him the easiest to play as, and then as a support, because the thing too, perfect. Yeah, because the thing too, like the good thing with having a team is that you can still technically, like, anyone you bring into your team, you flick the right analog stick and you can then play as them fully. So you can just pick which 3 characters do you want to play as. So I generally do Minato. For the second one, which Sasuke is it? I think is it that one? No, I think it might be that one. The ultimate Sasuke. Either one of those 2 Sasukes. And then the third one is Yugito. For some reason, I just find Yugito easier to play as too. I prefer like the really like speedy characters where you just get in and just like go hard, rather than anything else. Actually, no. If you get this will be Actually, no. Any version of Sasuke, I think. But then Sasuke's my favorite character, so I'm a bit biased. But yeah, definitely Minato. The other thing too is, and I suppose I don't really think about it too much, but it might be useful is, can't remember if it's still in this game, but depending on the characters, they will support in different ways. So you'll get some characters that when you're charging chakra, they'll like jump in and sort of like shield you, and whereas other ones will, when you do a jutsu, they'll do theirs as well, or when you're doing like aerial combos and you whack the person away and then this person will jump in and whack them back. So I suppose depending on your play style, there'll be some. So I tend to find that the people who shield you are probably the most useful, especially in the harder fights when when the computer's just going hard. They're trying to like absolutely wreck you. So I find that those are better. So, and I think they're like charge type. They'll have like a little green symbol on them. So if you're not too fussed about like the characters themselves, I'd say go for like chargey type characters. But then again, if you prefer people to like just add on to your damage, then go for any of the others. I guess. Yes, Onoki and Yanchoji. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people are good at playing them, but any character that is like a long range damage dealer, so, or a puppet user, avoid puppet users like the Absolute Plague. Do not play as Kankuro, do not play as Chiyo or Sasori at all. Like, don't. Unless you've been born with a godly gift that you're just good at playing as those characters, I would avoid them. It's ridiculous just how it is, because you're basically standing here, your puppet's all the way over on the other side of the bloody field, and all the other character has to do is just knock your puppet down and you're wide open. Like, there's nothing you can do. You can't do any melee combos, attacks yourself. You've got to wait for your puppet to get back up, and then you've got to get your puppet all the way back to you, and it's just a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Yeah, so that would be that's the one. Yeah, I personally prefer that yeah, Minato, probably that version of him would be the better one. Right. All right, that's that one done. Oh yeah, so the other thing I'm trying to do is as I'm going through all these fights, I've kind of got like a couple of like baby rules for myself. So one is that I need to finish with an ultimate jutsu. No, not even if I can. I have to finish with an ultimate jutsu unless it's Kabuto, in which case screw it. He's not getting a ultimate jutsu from me, because he's my least favorite character, like with a hatred, with a passion. So I'm not giving him the pleasure of being able to finish off characters with ultimate jutsus. So that's why, don't judge. Yeah, so I have to finish off with the ultimate jutsu, and that's actually pretty much the only rule I've actually got now I think about it. Very simple. Tell Beast Bomb, and then with Lee, so that one there, fabulous. Oh, and the other thing too, as well, is because you've got items. Yes, no, agreed. I mean, it is the OG. Like it feels like really satisfying. Like with the others, it kind of feels like, I don't really know how to describe it other than like Naruto and Jiraiya's just feel like it's like a thud, if you know what I mean. Whereas, oh no, what am I doing? Not now. Got to finish them off with one. Whereas like, yeah, Minato like does that thing. It kind of feels like it like sucks back and then goes off flying. I probably like am describing it in the most weirdest way, but I know exactly what you mean. And it's probably also why I prefer playing as him as well. It's just all his jutsu actually, especially even his charge one. Like his charge jutsu where he does the double, even feels nice as well. Stop. 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 There we go. Yes. Yep. Agreed. Yeah, because I remember in the what's it? In the what's it do? In the That's right. In Ultimate Ninja 3 on the PS2, you could play as Minato, but he was called the Yellow Flash rather than like he wasn't known as Minato in that game. And it was really weird because the way he played was really clunky and just really just like, really? It's just like, this guy's dumb. But then in the Storm games, they've like it's when he plays really nicely. And just I think I just like the speedy characters, the ones who can zip around everywhere. Like you feel cool, you feel like a ninja. I suppose the same too actually with Lee and Guy as well. Like Lee's combos just feel so nice. Sorry, sir. Oh, of course. Duh. There we are, got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 fights. Lee's one of those characters that like he grows on you. Oh no, like I remember in my Naruto journey, I remember I'm like, Lee and Guy are dumb, but now I'm just like, no, I love them. They're actually really cool. Okay, next is right. So that's that one done. Next we go Naruto, Rasen, and Shisui. Okay. Right, so we drop that back there. Go to live scene. We'll just update. That's now we're on 6.4. Fabulous. Okay, Naruto Rasen is. Who's Naruto Rasen? Is it Sage Mode? Or is it that one? Hold on. Hold on. I'm just going to go back to my spreadsheet. Kurama? Tail Beast. Ninja. Oh! I played as the wrong ones! Oh no! Yes, yeah. And then it's like, he's like, and you do that like on Naruto. Tell me, I did the wrong bloody one, didn't I? Oh, I'm such a nub. Or did I? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Rasen must be the one I just played as. Kurama must be Ninja War and what? I can't even follow my own naming convention. So Rasen must be yeah, because generally they have like if they're like law battles, then, or like, you know, it's two particular characters, they'll have some dialogue. Oh, hang on a second. No. I'm so confused. Okay, that must be the war one. And that must be the Tail Beast one? Oh, I'm so confused. But you know, I'm getting all my Narutos mixed up now. Okay. So we've got Rasen, Kurama, Ninja War, and Tailed Beast. None of those are Sage ones. Bloody hell. Okay, right. From now on, Rasen's going to be the baby one. Sage is going to be the next one. Ninja War's going to be Kurama. Ooh. Ooh. Get my spell. And then Tailed Beast is going to be 6 paths. Let's go. Right. So we're going to change that one to Sage. And we're going to go that one. I'll just do... let's just do the magic of Control C and Control V. Control C and Control V. Okay, right. Righty-ho. So the one I just did was Naruto Rasen versus that, and now we're going to go Tailed Beast. Okay, or no, not Tailed Beast, sorry. 6 paths. Right. Back on track. Back on track. Okay, so we're doing, so we just did that one, didn't we? So now we're doing that one, and this guy versus Shisui. Right. We're back on track. Let's do this. Because I was trying to, when I was making up the spreadsheet, I was trying to do like shorter names, but, oh no, wait. Oh, I just realised. I haven't switched my bloody screens out. I do apologise briefly. Yeah, I tried to do like shortened names, and then of course the classic where you don't even know what your own shortened names mean. But anyway, we got there. We got there. No, I don't want to do that yet. Oh yeah, so that's a perfect reason why you don't let your substitution gauge go right down, because now they can just do combo after combo. It's nothing really you can do about it. Oh, if you're still around in about 50 minutes, when I've done when I've finished the next part of when I've finished this next set of fights, then I'll see if we can matchmake. And if you're, because I'm playing on the Steam version, so if you're not on the Steam version, then I'm not sure about crossplay, but we'll see. But yeah, so if you're still around in 50 mins, then more than happy to see how we go. All right. Oh, come on, stop. There we go. Oh, and the other thing too is that well, I'm sure you will have noticed anyway, the certain characters, when they're like trying to like launching their ultimates, there's like some they power up and then run towards the person. Some of them throw stuff. Some of them only like send out this little shockwave like just in the immediate place around them. One thing, if you've got like and that's another reason why I like Minato as well, is that I tend to find characters who either throw stuff or like run towards the other person to get their ultimates off are easier than others. Like you get some people like, I think Tsunade might be one of them. I think Shisui's one of them to a point. Where it like just sends a shockwave out, is that to get your ultimate off you have to like perfectly time it to the point where the enemy's either like running into it just as you get it off, or you knock them down and then get it off, so as soon as they stand up and their invincibility frames are done, then it hits them. So so if you're like if you're wanting to like master a particular character, just knowing all of their timings for when they get things off, so like knowing how long it takes for them to charge, like Jiraiya, Naruto and Minato all have different charging times for their Rasengan. It's like knowing just what the timing is. I found that all that sort of stuff helps. Alright, cool, that's those ones done. Right, next ones. Let's go. No, that's my wrong one. That's my wrong screen. I want that screen. Yangara and Neji. Okay. Let's get back on there and let's update this to 1.7.2. Fabulous. Yangara and Neji. Where are we? There. It's like Neji's one of those characters like in the PS2 games, he was so OP, like he just his moveset was just perfect for getting off combos and stuff. And I just find that like his ultimates is annoying to get off, and like rotation just isn't that good. But then again, that's mostly just because I'm very much of the play style that I just try and get in and just go super aggressive. Just try and kill them as quickly as possible. And also too, if you're wanting that, oh my god, if you're wanting that like another thing to think about too, is because certain characters, their awakening is different, or their awakening does different things depending on who they are. So like, for example, if you're a Jinchuriki, obviously your awakening is going to be, you go into your tailed beast form. So that was a perfect example of timing your like shockwave for when they're going to jump into it. But anyway, so Jinchuriki will have, they'll turn to their tail beast forms, then you play around as that. Naruto and Sasuke, depending on the version of Sasuke, will do their like Nine Tails mode or their Susanoo mode. There's another one as well. Essentially, certain characters will have a better awakening form than others. Other people, they'll just get like a power boost, and that's pretty much it, like Neji, for example. So if you're wanting another slighter edge, get peeps with a nice awakening form. So if you do have to use it, at least you've got a cool one, a decenter one. Yep. Right. Also if you want like a super quick, well, I say super quick, you've got to really like time it, or you've got to be very strategic with it, is that arenas like this where you get cracks on the wall, if someone hits it, you can break that wall, and then as soon as you knock them off, if you hit them towards it again, they'll go flying out of the arena, and it's an insta win. You don't, like, it doesn't matter what their health is. It's just a full insta win. Right. Oh, come on. Come on, you muffo. Stop, please. You got 2 off on me, and you... Muppet. Muppet. Oh, come on. I refuse to win without getting it off. There we go. There we go. Boom. I'll accept that C. That's fine and dandy. Okay. Right, next one. Computer screen. That. Got Hidan and second Tsuchikage. So now we go live scene of mine. Done that. 60. Done. Hidan. And second Tsuchikage. It's been an interesting one because I think Hidan's another of those people that their ultimate, I think their ultimate is the shockwave. Could be wrong. We'll find out, I'm sure. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay. Right now. Oh. There we go. Got him. Deed. Alright, now second Tsuchikage, going the long way around. And Hidan. Right. So I'm going to see, so day 1 I managed to do 39 fights. So double that, that's 78. So if I'm over 78 fights, then I should be alright. Because I need to do some recalculations to see whether it's still going to take me 5 years to finish this. But we'll see how we go. Like you must have some ninja. Like imagine being a ninja from the Leaf Village, and then you go on a mish and you're doing like, let's just say like you're doing a joint mish with the Stone Village, or Rock Village, Stone Village, and then so you're doing a joint mission. So so you're fighting with one of their teams, and then they start pulling all this like crazy stuff, like, you know, atom jutsus and super particle fission jutsus. You're just sitting there like, what the, like, can I do that? Like, are you guys gonna teach me how to do that? Like, you know, and like, it's like, what do the Leaf Village just teach you? What, fireball jutsu, and that's about it. And then just, you know, just hope that you happen to be one of those special people that, you know, one of the special people that is able to do cool stuff. Like, it must feel a bit like, you know, you must feel a bit, come on. But anyway, excuse me, anyway, on to the next. What have we got? Second Mizu versus Minato. Ooh, who have we've done the second, oh, that was versus Neji, so alright. Okay, so now we go 1158 Fabuloso. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. Missed like 3 fights, I think, if that. Second Mizu versus Minato. Okay. Oh, so the number is, so because my goal, so this ultimate, I probably shouldn't call it, maybe I needed a better name than Ultimate Tournament, but so my goal is I need to play as every character and face every other character. So I've got a giant spreadsheet, and basically in total I need to do 11,227 fights. So that number at the top is how many fights I've got left to do. So what I'm doing is rather than just starting at Naruto and then working all your way down, I thought, you know, that's why I'm doing the random generator, is so I can at least I just, you know, mix it up by doing different matchups. So, you know, I'm not just playing as Naruto for 5 days straight. Excuse me. Yeah, so essentially that's all that is. But it's a number I've got to manually update, and I can't seem to figure out a way of not manually updating it, or I can't find a way to get it to automatically do it. So that's why. I've just realised I'm not playing as the second Mizukage. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just scratch that out. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I'm going to need to do this matchup anyway, but I should have picked that up sooner. What am I on about? Anyway. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole bunch of fights, and then probably like 5 to 4, well, 5 to 4 New Zealand time. Ooh. Okay. I'd say, and if you've unlocked every character, I'd say, okay, go either Minato, because that's who I'd pick personally. Go Minato, 6 Paths Madara, or just thinking, or any of these 3 Naruto, I think. Like, even just thinking in terms of like, yeah. I'd say either of these 3 Naruto. I'd say that Sasuke or Minato. I haven't played him enough to know whether he's good or not. You might be able to give it a go, to be honest. I just haven't played him enough to have a good enough opinion on it. I'd say if he's anything like the other Narutos, he would be good in that sense. Actually, no, any of either of those two. Well, Sasuke definitely. I played him. And Sasuke's actually really a good one. Probably even I'd say if Naruto's like any of the others, I'd say he'd also be a good pick too. And second Tsuchikage. Yeah, but if you're like me and you've just got like a hard, fast, aggressive playstyle, then any Naruto, any Sasuke, yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's alright. Boom. And also I like to cheese with Minato as well. I tend to just spam Rasengan with Minato. I'd say probably either Naruto last or like Naruto the last Sasuke, Minato, or who was the other one? Or Six Paths Madara, I'd say. Either of those, I reckon. At least those are the ones that I've always had the easiest time with. All right. Those two done. Right, next one is jump back to here. Next two are young Obito and Asuma. Right, Asuma RIP. Or is that the where like you jump, you do the Rasengan, but then you sort of teleport on top of them and go down? That's if you start the Rasengan and then you just keep holding down the well, it's B on my controller, but you know, keep holding down that button, he'll eventually do that. Yeah, it's certain characters have what's called like charged versions of their jutsu. So they'll like if you're doing the jutsu, but then you just keep holding their button down, they'll do something different. So only certain characters have them. And so, for example, Minato's got it. Depending on the version of Minato as well, will also depend on what he does. So the version I was playing as, he does that bit where he teleports down. The other version of Minato, so like the yellow flash of the leaf, he basically does he kind of gets like two Rasengan and then sort of like zips, like does this like zippy teleport bit to the other person. A couple of versions of Sasuke have it where when he does like the fireball jutsu is normal, but then if you hold it down, he'll do these like two big fire dragon heads instead. Kakashi's got it where rather than his lightning blade, he'll do like he'll send these like two dogs running down with like a zip line in between them, and he'll send that off. I think Naruto's got one where he just does a bigger Rasengan. Who else? There's a few more. It's kind of like, kind of just gotta experiment, I guess. But yeah, Minato's definitely got them. Certain versions of Naruto have them. Certain versions of Sasuke have them. Yeah, but it won't tell you who. Like it won't make it obvious who's got it either. You sort of just have to check their move list, and if it says that they do, then they do. Oh, beans. All right. Got him. Boom. There was one thing. That was one Naruto faction that kind of just gets forgotten about. The I can't remember what they're called actually, because they've forgotten about the people that Asuma is a member of. Completely forget their name. Right, Naruto. Oh Jesus, who? Can't remember. I've got to update the names in here, don't I? Rasen, Sage, Kurama. So it's the Sage one I'm after, must be. And then 6 paths. Okay, so Naruto, Kurama, and Tsunade. Right. So jump back to here, jump back to there, update this. I've got 154 fights, and let's go. So Kurama is that one. And Tsunade, where's she? She's over this way, isn't she? So I'll see if Naruto's got a charge on this one. I think he does. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Right. Thanks. Right, yeah, so I play on PC. So I don't know if they've got crossplay. Might have to Google if they can. Oh, that's right, it's one of those ones. There we go. Oh, they say they do? Oh, cool. We'll give it a go then. Yeah, so give me another 20 minutes. All right. my goodness, I'm burping so much. I do apologise. Dangers of having lunch so close to playing. Excuse me. Oh god, I hardly play as Tsunade. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, some of them, and especially when it's characters like him, and other ones where like the ultimates are easy to pull off as well. Like all you have to do is just stand there and just throw something and just hope that it hits. Whereas with others, you've got to really like time it, and it's just difficult just to get it off. Yeah, so like Minato is very much one of those like characters that's just so easy to cheese with. Oh my goodness. Nope. Nope. Oh, not today. Not today, sir. There we go. So like Tsunade, for instance, like that was just, you have to like just pray that you get the timing right. Alright, that's that one done. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd say, which one have I found to be the hardest? I was trying to think. Is it Conan's? I've never managed to get Conan's to work properly. Actually, now I think about it. I think who and I always just spend like 50,000 times trying to do. Right. Beta versus Nagato. See how I go. 2. Versus Nagato. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Because you can. Oh, have you managed to unlock the? Because you can unlock alternate costumes. There's not. You don't have to pay for them. If you've done the adventure mode, so like where like you're just running around the world and doing random stuff, in the general store Bandai or something, there's a you can buy alternate costumes for them, and yeah, if you're doing the one that I think you are, all of the characters will be in their bikinis. So like if you're fighting Tsunade and Sakura and Hinata after, then yeah. But yeah, so you can buy alternate. So like for example, is it this Naruto? Yeah. So you can buy like costume like Matador and Gondolier and pirates and kimonos and armor. Like Naruto and Sasuke obviously have the most out of all of them. But like, oh, I haven't got. Oh, wait, no, you can't get the bikinis. Oh no, you might have to buy the bikini. Wait, I don't actually know. I know that I've definitely got alternate costumes for Sakura. I think Was Kakashi one as well? Maybe. But anyway, yeah. So I think that I know which survival one you're on. But yeah, so that's that particular round is just all bikini ladies. Fan service, I'm sure, more than anything else. Alright. Naruto, you beast. Agreed. Alright. That's one thing I've just never understood about technology in the Naruto universe. Like, you've got machine guns. You've got guns, rocket launchers, giant armored trucks. Like, why are they not used more? Why not you just got someone just standing on top of it, just mowing down everyone with a bloody machine gun? It just seems like... No, the other three-person finishers, I believe, there's a Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura one as well, and I can't think of what versions they are. I think it might be the War version of Sakura, the Sage one of Sasuke, and the Rin Sharingan Sage of Naruto, Rin Sharingan of Sasuke. I think there's 3 particular versions of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura that does a 3-person finisher. But yeah, I think those are the only 2. Right, computer screen. Jump to young Sakura and young Sasuke. Alright. So jump back to here and update. So I've now got 1150 and go to young Sakura versus young Sasuke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 as well. I know that there's a couple of like dual ones. So Naruto and Minato have one. Sasuke and Itachi have one. But I think it's the reanimated version of Itachi that does. Just trying to think if anyone else does. Oh, I haven't checked actually if Ino, Choji and Shikamaru have a combined one as well. That would be another one that would make sense. But yeah. Here we go. That's right, yeah, Naruto Sasuke one, yeah. Naruto Sasuke, Naruto Minato, Sasuke and Itachi. I feel like there's someone else as well. I wonder if Kakashi and Guy have one. Maybe, not sure. Right, now young Sasuke gets to beat up the annoying young Sakura. Oh, wrong one. There we are. Excuse me. come on, Sasuke, you gotta beat this. I know, like, he was one of those characters that up until that point, I'm like, pretty, like, I didn't know my opinion on him. Like, I'm like, is he, like, do I like this character or do I not? It's like, But then when that whole arc, I'm just like, I love this character actually, and it was like, I didn't think I'd get emotional when he died, but yeah, true. That's actually a good point. Did Jiraiya get reanimated? No, he didn't, did he? Missed opportunity, much. Like, yeah, and then Orochimaru, they just, ugh. I mean, he's slimy anyway. I'm not surprised that they bring him back. Ooh, Guy and Madara. Ooh. Right, this will be a good matchup. Live scene. Drop it down to 4-8. Right, Guy. Do the Hirudora. And do Madara reanimation. Yeah, no, my favorite arc out of all Naruto is the Chunin exams arc. Like, I suppose I don't know, just the whole thing from start to finish. It was just, had everything. Had amazing fights. It had the whole, like I do like when you know, things get a bit, cerebral's not the right word, but just like the whole, like, exam thing. Like when things are, like, really cool and you got to, like, figure heaps of stuff out, you know, the whole, you know, what the point of the exam was, the whole thing through the forest of death, all of that sort of stuff. Oh, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, of course. Come on. Come on. Nah. I don't think so either. Right. It's that one. Reanimated in Madara. Actually, no. I know some people say that Koji is like a clone of Jiraiya, like he was cloned somehow or something, and seen as like an assassin. So yeah, I'm just like, see, and this then starts like my other, I don't know, yeah. I think I'm just going to cheese this one. Am I going to cheese this one? I might. Yeah, I am. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. No, I play PC, Steam, unfortunately. I used to play on the PS4 when this game first came out, and then actually no, yeah. Right, that's that one done. Sakura, Young Tintin. Jump back here. Update it, so I've now got 6. I think we'll do that one. And Young Tintin. Right. Come on. Tintin's another character. Is an obvious character of the one where if you ever play as her, she's meant to be long ranged. You're meant to just stand back and just throw stuff. That's all she does, just stands back and throws stuff. Alright. Oh, which means now I've got to play as Tintin, don't I? I hate playing as ranged characters. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. But I've got to set myself this challenge. Actually, no, she's not. No, old Tintin is a ranged character. Young Tintin is like combo of both. So like she does chip damage. She doesn't do as much melee damage as you'd like. That's actually, now I think about it, it's a theory I've got that the amount of damage someone does, whether it's in a melee combo, whether it's in ninjutsu, whether it's ultimate jutsu, whether it's range, the amount of damage a character does differs. So, for instance, a character like Tintin is going to do far, like, her shuriken is like a base damage, are going to deal far more damage than like Sakura's shuriken will, even though it's the same attack. Likewise, Sakura's melee damage is going to be far more than Tintin's ever will be. And let's say a character like, who's like a ninjutsu person? Character like, just trying to think, who's a ninjutsu character? Oh, there is a Ito Shikachoji. Fabulous. I thought so. It makes sense. It makes sense them versus any others. Yeah, Shisui. Shisui's his ninjutsu is going to be far more powerful than Tintin's ninjutsu, because she's like, I've just got this feeling that like there's like an internal base stat that each, like, they've got base stats, and the amount of damage that they do with different things depends on the character. Like, I swear to God there is it. Because, like, Guy and Lee do so much more melee combo damage than just all their combos just seem to just annihilate the person's health bar. And then you try it with 10 it's just nothing. I'm so sure there is. Yeah. Right, so this will be last matchup of today. Second Mizukage. I've got to make sure I'm doing the Mizukage. So jump to there, down to 44. Fabuloso. And second Mizukage. Whereas, like, and then you've got characters like Sasuke and Naruto, where they kind of, like, all of their ranged and ninjutsu damage are all, and melee are all, like, similar stats. So they do sort of like an equal amount of damage regardless of the kind of attack you're doing. Whereas you've got characters like Tenten, especially like Tenten is probably like the prime case, where melee combos do absolutely nothing to the other person, but then her range does. Her range just eats at it. Just trying to think if I've seen that one before. I must have seen that one before. I'm sure I've done it once. Oh, come on. You good?
Me?
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah. Managed to do 46 fights this time. I beat my 39.
Jesus.
Yeah. Say it's cold. Right, second Mizukage. And Sasuke. Oh, click. Yeah. So this guy's a ranged boy. Pains. Yes, this will be my last match of just of these ones, and then I'll see if what I've got to do first is I've just got to go into my spreadsheet, all my matchups, which they'll only take a couple of mins, and then we'll see if I can run a couple of matches. We'll see first if we can match make. Stop. No, not today, sir, not today. Right. He is, but it's Sasuke, so I'll allow it. Not having eyebrows is a sign of charisma. Okay. All right. Okay, so now So that's that. Now I've just got to very briefly, it'll only take a second. Now I've got to enter in all my matchups into here. Okay, so we've got Naruto Kurama versus Sasuke Sasuke Orochimaru. So that will be that one. And then the same thing. Naruto Kurama, Sasuke Orochimaru. Done. Obito War versus Kabuto Sage. So basically this giant spreadsheet is just my way just to track how many I've done. Kabuto. Where are you? Oh, you're up with the Sasuke's, aren't you? Kabuto Sage. And vice versa. Kabuto Sage versus a guy versus the fourth Kazekage. Must have a lot of time. Got too much spare time. Got way too much. Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, like, I find 111k, bloody hell. It's probably like, part of me wonders is whether, like, the competitive scene seems to draw people in. I mean, like, you don't exactly have Naruto World Championships, whereas like, I think in Apex they've got championships. I could be very wrong on that. Maybe it's just that, or maybe and it's probably too as well, is that I suppose I'd imagine for a lot of people the anime-ness of Naruto turns a lot of people off. I don't know why. Most people just play ranked, yeah. I think it's just seeing, like, I don't know. I mean, so like personally, I'm not a games like Apex, League, Dota, Overwatch. I've just never I've played them in the past, but I've never been like a fan of them. I prefer just casual Naruto stuff, RPGs, things you just take your time, have a good time. I'm not getting all worked up over aimbots and so on and so forth. But that's just me. I don't at all knock anyone for liking all their Apex stuff. It's just not for me. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. And I do think that some games that is pay to win can just go. Those developers just need to rethink their life choices. That's all I'll say on that one. Young Hinata and Madara Sage. Oh, is Warzone pay to win? Really? Oh, that's stupid. Shino and Shisui. Second music. That's just like it's stuff like that you just think, why do I even bother? Like, I've spent my last paycheck on this, even getting the game, and then you've just got a guy who just seems to have an infinite pool of money, which is the other thing too. Is like some people just seem to have they can easily drop like 2k on something. I'm like, I don't know how you have so much money. Yeah, and it's just, it just saps all the fun out of it. You just kind of just like, what's the point? Like, just what's the point? Choji and Onoki. Right, Naruto, Rasen, and Lee. Like, I know some people, when I used to play League of Legends, there were some people who I distinctly remember. True. Yeah, true. They do have some, like, so I think when I got on the PS4, I think I got the pretty sure I got the Boruto pack. I don't think I got the Sound 4 pack. So I haven't played the Sound 4 on the Storm games. I've only ever played them on the Ultimate Ninja on the PS2. So I don't know. I can't have a good enough opinion to say whether or not they're good, but I'm assuming they would be. Especially if you have to pay for them, you'd hope. You'd hope they weren't just like dumb. Neji and Yakara. Right, Hidan and second Tsuchikage. Second Tsuchikage and Minato. Is it 10 past 12 at night? It's 10 past 4 in the afternoon for me on a Sunday afternoon, so it must be 10 past 12 on Sunday morning. Be for you, I'm assuming. What I'll do, I can always enter this in after. If you've got time, I'll if you've got time, we could try and matchmake if you want. Okay, give me 2-6. Right. So, what do we? I've got to go back. I sure can. 2 seconds. No, wrong way. Oh, thank you. Right, online battle, player match. Do I create a session? Room name. Currently playing This Is a Ton. Please go easy on me. I'll make it public. Oh yeah, that's right. One round or 3 rounds? Region. Same region? No, not private room. 3, okay. And then elemental effects. Oh, some jutsu will get powered up in certain areas. Oh, so like lightning will be more effective in rain? Ooh. No, we won't do ever changing rules. We'll leave that on. Okay, create session, invite people, session info, hang on, invite, ugh. No, would you like to play, no, I'm not sure if this is, if this means you can find it yet. Oh, okay, what I'm gonna do, let me just hold on. I just need a, how do I find my region? Oh no, North America and South America. Never mind, don't worry. Okay, play a match. I'm play controller. Play a match. So I've never set one of these up before. Create session. The name is called currently researching ninjutsu. Do any region, 3 rounds, single or team. Okay, elemental effects. Private room, no. We'll do team, okay. I think I'll leave, okay. Right. So I don't know if that means you can, have a lock or not. I'm not sure. Is your name that you've got, is it still Shadow K954? Just so if it's like some random, oh, it won't work. Beans. That's alright. Okay. See how many people are on. So you're one person online? Anyway. Okay. So I'm just gonna do any of all that sort of stuff. I'm assuming same thing. So I'll go quick search. Oh. No, maybe, no, I don't. No, I don't want to join another random match. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, I want to leave that session, thank you. No, it won't work. Ah, that's alright. That's alright. I'll check maybe there's some, it might be a setting I've got to do to get crossplay, but that's fine. So just gonna I'll just finish filling this stuff out. Yeah, and I'll see if I can find like a setting or something on my side. So I would play on, well no, because I used to play on PS4, but then I lost the disc, and I haven't touched it since. Right. Nobito and Asuma, and the reason I suppose I've got it on PC is because when I first started streaming, I didn't have anything that would I didn't have a capture card to link to get console to stream through my PC to get all my overlay stuff, so I was trying to do that setup. So I couldn't get anything working. So the only way I could play, I've got a PS5. I don't know. So, but for some, I think it's the region. So I've had a look because I've noticed that you can get Stormfall for free on as part of the PS Plus, but in New Zealand we can't for some reason, because they just like to just put roadblocks on New Zealand stuff, just cause they feel like it. So there's a lot of stuff that we there's a no, we don't have that. We don't have PS Now. PS Now is not available in New Zealand. It's one of the few countries that PS Now's not in, because it's so. Like, we would always read articles saying, "Oh, they've just put up all these new games on PS Now." I'm like, "Oh my god! There must be Game Pass, but for PlayStation." And then I look, it's it's not in New Zealand. Soz about that, guys. And I'm just like, why not? They've got it in Australia. They've got every other country around us, but not just for some reason not New Zealand. So I think we're potentially the whole the change to the change that they said for the PlayStation Plus subscriptions, where they do all this weird tiered system, potentially that might change. We might get it, but at Limo we don't, unfortunately. Naruto. Young Sakura and Sasuke. Alright. Guy and Madara reanimation. Oh, what's the way? Hopefully nothing illegal. What's a share play? That might be a noob question. I'm not sure, but because what's a share play? Is that you end up is that a let me just have a quick squiz. 1 second. PS5 share play. Oh. She play. there might be potential. Ah, I've just had to hold up. Ah, that'll be why. I don't have PlayStation Plus at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to play. I'd need PlayStation Plus as well. And the reason we don't is because we're on a money freeze because the banks over here. So we're trying to buy a house, and the banks over here are just ridiculous at the moment with stuff. So like any subscriptions, or like we've had to like cull our subscriptions completely for the banks to even like look at our application. So in like a month or two's time, I'll be able to get PS Plus. But I don't think just looking at this one here, what's it? It won't let me do it. Yeah. So as much as I would, as much as that would actually, because just having a look at this, I'm just reading this article at the moment, as much as that would work, I don't have PlayStation Plus. And I can't have PlayStation Plus for at least a month. At least a month and a bit. Thinking. God, not even 1% complete. Ugh. Is it really all? So many characters I haven't even touched. Okay, that's alright. Anyway, so give me a month and a bit. Well, basically give me as soon as I get a house, which we're already in the process of seeing, and then that might work. I think the share play might work. Yeah. No, I've just had a look, and it says that you can, because when you try and when you do the share play, you can like invite a visitor in, which would be me, and then but then it says to, but then it says, literally says, right, what do we got on my computer screen? I was just on it just now. Well, at least this is what you need in New Zealand anyway. Blah blah blah. Yeah, both the host and the visitor need to be PlayStation Plus members. So that's dumb. Blame Sony and their money grubness. Yeah. No, give me a couple of months. Give me until I get a house, and then that might work. That's alright. Right. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do some calculations. So how many fights have we done? 84. So that means I managed to do 45? 46? 84 fights. $85 fights we've done. I must have missed entering one in. So there we go, 85. So I'm just doing some calculations. So essentially, 11227 divided by 84 equals 133, divided by 52 equals 2.5. So 2.5 years at this pace and I'll be done. But if we did 46 plus 46, which is 92, 11227 divided by 92 divided by 52 is 2.3 years. I'm still over 2 years. At this rate I'm going, I'm still over 2 years to get this done. But that's okay. It'll be a mish, but I will do it. And I suppose if we go 11227, no, 11227 take away 85, 11142. If we go here, oh that's right, must have. So I'll show you even. I'll show you just very quickly. So if you go into Adventure, there's a particular store that you go to, and so like in Adventure you get like these you get like these little like silver ninja tool pack or gold platinum knife or something, and you basically, so some costumes you have to trade those in for, others you don't. So if you go to this store, it's like the little gold icon, gold Rio icon on your map. If you just go in there, General Store Bandai, and he'll be like, hello. And so you can either buy, actually no, you can't even buy, it's all Ninja Treasure Exchange. So if you go there and then you go costume, there'll be, you can buy costumes. I don't actually think I've got them all. I think there's some, yeah, I haven't even got them all yet. So I've got all these school outfits, or weird lederhosen. So yes, you just buy them. There's not really that many for, so like Madara, you just get him without all the reanimation stuff on his face. So you get through Jugo and Karin, you only get the Katsuki thing. Then you get like their old costumes. She gets a prisoner outfit. He gets Anbu, he gets Anbu, he gets Anbu. They all get their Sannin era stuff. They get their kind of like pre-Akatsuki clothing. Yeah, his when he was still in the Akatsuki. Then with hats. Then when they're reanimated. Well, then when they're all reanimated. All the Kages with their hats. Fourth Kaze, these guys before it, pre-resurrection. Hanzo, pre-resurrection. Third Okage with Naruto's PJs, Hanabi from Shippuden, and then all of their like alternate, mainly Naruto and Sasuke. You even get like where they're wearing each other's outfits, which is weird. But yeah, so essentially you just go there, but then all of this stuff, or most of this stuff, is to do with your online play. So pictures, skins, title 1 and 2, and those are all ninja info cards. Substitution item is where you can, when you do the substitution, it'll just change what thing appears, because I think default it's a log. You can change it to different things. The finished cut-in image is so like when you're finishing with an ultimate jutsu and it's got the little image that plays, you can like have different ones. Matching voices, so like when they're I think when you like finish the match and they do their little like pose and emote, it's that. And yeah, and then just buying, you can buy like other stuff, but this is just with straight Rio, and there's just different like the dumb ones of them, or the other ones. So yeah, so that's pretty much where you get the costumes. I think the bikinis must be a DLC, because you can't get the bikinis unless there's like a secret place where you can, but I don't know about that one. But yeah, so that's that. Anyway, I've got overtime and I've got to put dinner on and get the last washing out of the washing machine because it's absolutely pissing with rain outside, and we've got work tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to get all my shirts dry because we don't even have a dryer, so I've got to sort all that. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the follows. Join me Thursday, New Zealand time, for day 3 of the Ultimate Tournament. We'll see where we get to. We'll be over 100 fights out of 11,000. But no, have a good one. Have a fantastic sleep if it's night time, which I think it is. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.